Good morning. It's Tom negotiating with Jesus. I think I always look off to the right when I start holding my camera in my left hand. That's because this is my better side. I got this weird aged side. So showing you my good side. I don't know what that deal is. What the heck's that? So today, I'm going to do something about music, but music, so my life. I'm working at the shop that I have worked at before. This is my third trip to the shop as an employee, and it's been one of the great places that I've worked. And whether people complain about it or love it, it's a very nice family shop. So I'm back, and in the shop, we listen to Sirius Satellite, Sirius XM, because the boss has always let us pump in music. So back in the day, I used to have my own little, it seems like I had my own little stereo system back there, and I would listen to rock music and do my work back in this little kind of private area. Now I'm in the CNC room, and I do polishing, so I do finish work. But this video is about singing. So the guys at the shop, it's hard not to love music. Music is this mysterious force that can lift you to the heights, that can bring you down to sorrow. I can get weepy. I'm a pretty sensitive guy, so I can get pretty weepy when a country song is playing, and like "Don't Take the Girl," and in that song there's some very poignant, tragic times, and I get it, and I totally get AC/DC is playing, and my head is just, yes, I get what music is. And I love sharing my opinions, and I'll ask questions like, I'll try and think of who are similar artists, and I'll try and get an opinion out of people, because I'm a know-it-all of some kind, and I like to spout opinions. So I like if others will spout opinions as well. It makes me feel not so judgmental, because I'll listen to music and I'll go, this song is terrible. And of course the artist is probably way better than me. Who am I to judge? And I'll sit there and critique everybody. And one of the quizzes I asked, I said, Bruce Springsteen or Bob Seger, who's better? And the guys in the shop that I always talk to, both of them said Bruce Springsteen. It's not even a contest. And I'm like, okay, that's reasonable. I thought it was a close call, and you'd do something like Beatles or Stones, and on and on it goes. So like AC/DC with Bon Scott or with Brian Johnson, and I go Brian Johnson, and a lot of times thinking my opinions are dumb, they'll say, both were great for what they brought. They were great before Bon Scott died and great after he died. And same with Van Halen. I'll do Sammy Hagar or Dave Roth, and I'll be like, man, when that first Van Halen album came out, that was insane, and everything about it was insane, including Dave Roth's vocals and his screams. And that guitar was just, when that album came out, it was a game changer. But I'm not a real big fan of Diamond Dave. I like Sammy. But, two different eras. So, music is loved by people. And one of the great things about the shop is guys in a shop with a bunch of guys around, they'll just act crazy and they'll sing with the songs. And there are some people who are very bold, and they'll just sing. And I think they don't want to be judged, so they'll put a little bit of I'm just kidding in their vocals. You know, they'll overdo it. When we're country, they'll throw too much twang in. When they're doing, you know, Metallica, they'll throw a little too much growl in. But singing, what I want to talk about is this idea of music, the mystery of music, and how we all we love singing. We love singing along, and you see people in their cars, and the idea of singing in the shower or singing in your car. It's absolutely understood as some connection point between all humans. We all love music, and in some way, inherently, it reaches into our souls. And for us to sing, and to sing like nobody's watching. Dance like nobody, there's a country song, dance like nobody's watching, sing like, I don't know. There's another one, I hope you dance. But the idea that if you could sing, it's angelic. It's something that takes us to a place that we long for. And it's heaven. It's the idea that you can be free. You can be unjudged. You can be at peace, at rest. So that's the heavenly ideal that we all long for, and we know we long for it. And it doesn't matter if you believe in God or not. You long for the place where love actually rules, and all people do nothing but offer grace to each other. Could you imagine somebody singing, and if they didn't please you, you still loved them for just because you love? Because you love? What if that was actually true? So it's this heavenly vision that is actually the greatest truth in the world, is that we want love to rule, and we want heaven to rule, and we want to be able to sing, do what angels do. And it's some kind of glorious thing, but I just wanted to mention that the guys at the shop will sing, and other guys will be like, nailed it. You know, if you throw a vocal out, they'll act like, oh, that was the most sweetest sound. And it's all this jabbing at each other. It's all done to tease and torment, to see if you can get somebody going, or see if they'll still love you, even though you're cruel and unusual punishment. So singing, I'm going to do, music is going to be part of the thing that I try and do. And I have 2 more music videos or teaching videos done, and they're terrible. They're not exactly quality, but I'm going to try and do this idea that I feel like you, whether you feel like you sing well or not, should sing, and maybe try and train a little so you can participate. I think you already do. You already sing. I think everyone does. But I want you to feel like you can do it, and I won't judge you, even though it might be country. It might be a song that's, and I judge. I'm a judge. I'm a critic. But I want you to know that my goal is to love you in a way that you can sing, and I'll offer grace, because I want people to sing. So, may I have to reevaluate whether I should critique music, but it's just fun to have opinions, and it's fun to have a favorite. And if you're a Swiftie, or you like Beyonce, or you like Dolly Parton, or whoever you like, that people will have a favorite that they think is better than your favorite. It's the same way with football teams or movie stars. We love to compete, but we also love just the idea of playing, whether it's playing music, singing, whether it's playing sports, chasing a ball, whether it's dancing. We have competition for ice skating, and there's dancing on ice. We love the arts. We want to support them. We also want to judge them, because we're little judges. We like to critique. And I'd love to give you a 10 or a you nailed it for whatever you do, whatever song you sing. But know that even if you get a 3 or a 2, you sing anyway. It doesn't matter what people think. It does not matter what people think. So there you go. That's it for now. I'll throw some music videos, chord videos up for playing guitar. Even though they're terrible, I'm going to keep trying to hone that in. That's it for now.